Hi YouTube, this is Kristen Moonrise. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the upcoming new moon in Leo happening on Wednesday, August 16th. And so this is super important to me. I am a Leo sun, so I'm loving all of this Leo energy going on right now. And so I am a spiritual mindset and confidence life coach. So I like to use these energies of the moon and themes of the moon to help empower others in their everyday lives. So let's get to the traits. Leo traits are that Leo is a masculine, fire, and fixed sign. The energies of Leo is that Leo is enthusiastic, powerful, expansive, creative, generous, extravagant, colorful, and fun loving. Leo, the shadow side of Leo is that Leo can be dominating, indolent, self indulgent, self centered, conceited, overbearing, and bullying. The parts of the body that Leo rules are the back, spine, and the heart. And just if you're following the sun signs or the new moons, we start with Aries at the head, Taurus at the neck and the throat, Gemini with the hands, arms, shoulders, and lungs, Cancer with the breast, and with Leo, we are at the heart, back, and the spine. The key word for Leo is I will. So I will it to happen. This is doing, action oriented. And Leo is the regal, brave, noble, and prideful of all the signs. And so I've got the Leo new moon chart here for Wednesday, August 16th, 4:38 a.m. Central Daylight Time in Houston, Texas. That's where I'm from. I will always do the charts from Houston. And so we see the sun and moon in conjunct at 23 degrees of Leo at 17 minutes. That's where the moon will be at 0% of a complete new moon. Also in conjunct, we see Venus as well as the black moon Lilith in Leo. I also like to do some visual astrology. We see the sun and you see Venus there, and the new moon just below the horizon. That's what it'll look like visually from Houston, Texas, and I have also added what it'll look like with the constellations. And now we've got the oracle cards. So, a new moon is coming. With it being a new moon in Leo, confidence is your key to success. And with Leo being a fixed sign, hold your vision. So first, one thing that we should remember is at the beginning of the astrological year, the two new moons in Aries that we had is about getting starting with something new, embodying that I am energy, really activating yourself and really coming into your power. And another thing that we can remember is the super full moon in Aquarius that we just had is about finding your tribe, showing the world the real you, and living in your authenticity. So remembering those moons and everything in between, now is really the time to really step into your confidence with the new moon in Leo. So I wrote down a few things. I'm just going to list them out. Be proud of who you are and your accomplishments. Celebrate yourself. Show off the work that you've been doing, whatever you've accomplished thus far, a new house, car, job, business, a new body, etc. You're allowed to be big and bold. You're allowed to get loud. You're allowed to get crazy, have some fun. Come out of your shell or out of your lion's den and really roar. So now is not the time to hide or suppress your accomplishments because maybe other people may feel awkward or weird about it. Doesn't matter. This is your time to shine. And I wrote down this line. I can't remember if I made it up or if somebody else said it and I embodied it so much that I thought I did it. I said it. But I wrote down here, you cannot shame anyone who knows who they are. So you can't shame anybody who is living authentically. And long gone are the days where people try to shame you for who you are at your core. So forget about other people's categories that they make up and perhaps put you in. You're in a category of your own, and you set the categories that you want to be in. So, and also if you're really around people who truly practice self-love, they don't have it in them to hate on or discourage you. Your tribe should consist of those that are going somewhere or have shown that they are where they want to be. They've already had those accomplishments. So you really need to make sure that your tribe is full of people that, you know, who can not only celebrate you, but also celebrate themselves. That way you can kind of feed off of that energy. Whoever you're around, you're going to be feeding around their energy, and you need to make sure that that it's good energy that's going back and forth. So now is the time for you to be flirtatious, to really spoil yourself, and to stop sacrificing. Unless you're sacrificing the old version of you so the new version of you can come in. So it's also a time to make decisions from a place of empowerment and confidence, not obligation to what you did in the past, which I'll get to in a little bit. And so the way that you get to confidence is consistent courage. And so, one thing I wanted to mention about self love that I actually heard from a witch here on YouTube is about really celebrating yourself. How can you really apply this self love? One thing that she mentioned was, let's say like if you're born on January 1st, every first of the month, February 1st, March 1st, April 1st, so on and so forth, you do a self-love ritual for yourself. You can make it up, whatever it is. You can sit at your altar, you can journal, you can do mantras or affirmations. You can take yourself to the beach. I like going to the beach. You can take yourself out to dinner. You can buy yourself something nice, but make sure that it's a regular, at the very least monthly, self love ritual. You can do it more often than that. You can do it every 2 weeks or every week or every day, however, whatever feels good to you, but at least doing it once a month, and you can always remember the date you were born on. So that way that you remember, hey, I need to take care of myself. Whatever self care, whatever self love looks like, implement that, and that will get you into the energy of really being in tune with yourself. So another thing that I wanted to mention is loyalty when it comes to Leo. Leo is really big on loyalty, but that can get us into trouble if we feel we need to do the things the same way that we've always done. We need to be loyal to our new selves, the new future that we are creating. So understanding that is bravery, the brave heart of the lion. So we need to be loyal to our goals, our desires, our dreams, not to the failed things that you felt that you've invested a lot of time into. This Leo new moon energy is telling all of us to be loyal to ourselves and not blind loyalty to something that doesn't make you happy. I might be repeating myself a lot here, but that is something that is ingrained in a lot of us that we really need to work through. So there is a light and dark or toxic version side of loyalty, and so you don't want to lose yourself in forcing yourself to be loyal to situations that no longer serve you, or if they ever did. And so these situations will make a fool out of you because you've lost your identity out of trying to be loyal. So that's why it's very important to do your inner work before you really commit to being loyal to something, so that you'll operate from a place of authenticity. You'll operate from a place of integrity. You'll operate from a place of intention instead of guilt versus obligation. And when you start to stand up for yourself, you may be called some of those shadow side Leo traits like self centered, conceited, and overbearing, but that is okay. It is absolutely okay to be savage right now when it comes to always having put yourself on the back burner, and now being the time that you really step into courage and confidence and really showing off who you are and really being authentic. A separate thing that a little bit different is I did the numerology on this date, with it being August 16th, 2023, this upcoming new moon in Leo. That adds up to life path master number 22. So taking a slight step away from self love, we can look at humanitarian ways that we can show love. So The life path number 22 is a master builder who can take things to the next level. So this is also heart energy with Leo. So you can ask yourself, what can you take to the next level? What else can you build? What can you teach, create from your heart with humanity in mind? So definitely, with this being heart energy, self-love is super important, but also humanitarian is efforts are absolutely important with this Aquarius energy and all. So the main energy here is, or the main takeaway here is to operate with authenticity, operate out of intention, operate out of integrity, come from a heart-centered place, but don't put yourself last or beneath others. This is your time to shine. So I have a few oracle cards and tarot cards that I wanted to just highlight. Definitely embody your inner empress. And of course, operate from a place of strength. And remember the Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles represent hard work and everything that you've been putting into yourself. And so the Queen of Pentacles is now appreciating her, the fruits of her labor. She's done her inner work, and she is really being able to experience all of what work she's put in. And so here we remember to operate from a place of intention. Again, strength. I'm going to just continue to repeat this because this is extremely important. And we definitely put ourselves into courageous situations so we can eventually build up to having full confidence. So again, I am a spiritual mindset and confidence life coach. So this definitely is something that is near and dear to my heart. Yes, I am a Leo sun and I was born with that Leo energy, but throughout my life, I absolutely was conditioned out of that Leo energy that I naturally had. And so in order to fit in with other people and not be too big, I did shrink myself, and I did have a really big problem with confidence. So that's why being a confidence life coach, among the other things that I do, is extremely important to me, because I want to help people get out of feeling the way that I felt. And I have ruffled some feathers with other people, but I'm honest with myself. I know I'm not hurting anyone. I'm not harming anyone. And so me being authentic to myself really shouldn't hurt anybody unless they wanted to keep me down. So if this is something that absolutely resonates with you, I do offer coaching with regarding confidence life coaching. So definitely check out my website or send me an email. If there's something even other than confidence that you see that I do that you're interested in, definitely check it out. You can set up a consultation, or again, just send me an email and we can chat. So I hope that you like this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.